Getting traffic to websites, online marketing, websites and blogs, search engines, relationships, social media, relevant content. Can you imagine this is your video that you put on YouTube to rank it the top 20 to number 1? If you'd like to learn how to do this step-by-step training, continue staying on my video and I'll show you exactly how to do that. I'm glad you stuck with me on my video. I'm going to show you step by step. If you can't find the traffic, how are you going to get the traffic? Getting traffic to one's website isn't as hard as it seems to be, but if we do it right. Okay, I want you to follow me over. I'm going to show you how I get the traffic, and you'll find out how easy it is to get it. So continue with me. Okay, now this is one of the softwares that I use to help me to get traffic to my video. What I do is I build traffic and build a platform. I go out and get the traffic and drive it to my site. So you're going to have to do it. It's not that hard to do. It's just a matter of taking some time to do it, or you can go someplace to be able to purchase it and get what you're looking for. But what we're going to do is we're going to go and get the top of the line of everything. We're going to go ahead and put my keyword in here. This is the title of my video that I'm putting together, Getting Traffic to Websites. So let's go ahead and create that. For the sake of this video, I will cut it short. Try not to drag this thing out. I'm going to generate some keywords. What I meant to tell you is I want you to go and pull some good keywords. Get the top of the line of the keywords, get the golden keywords, and that's what Market Samurai will do for me, is give me the best keywords. See, there's 801 keywords right here as it shows. I don't want the 801 because when I generate, I want to generate traffic that exactly what I'm looking for, exactly getting traffic to website. So let's go ahead and analyze this. It comes up with the golden keywords right here. Now we can do two things. We can go with the golden keywords. We've got 12. Or we can go with the long tail keywords. That's the challenge. The long tail keywords, and that's 81. Now, as you can see, this is really good if this is all you're going to do is grab the 81 and then go from there. What I want to do the next step, I want to do one step further than this, and I'm going to show you the next software that's going to take me. So let me go ahead and go back to the golden keywords. Let me save this to a file, and we'll get on to the next software, and I'll bring it up, and then for the sake of the video, I'll keep it short, and then I'll show you exactly what we do. So let me save it off. I'll meet you on the other software. Okay, this is the next software. Some of you are going to recognize it. I used it a lot. It's good for what I use it for. It's good for a lot of others. But what I want to let you know is I took those keywords and I've gone ahead and saved them. I brought them back. I copied them, and now I'm going to paste them in here. These are the 13. I mentioned 12, but it automatically saves to one we're working on as well. It would be the one building traffic to websites. That's ours. We're going to be doing that. So what we're going to do is we've gone ahead and got the 13 in here. We're going to go ahead and pull some information off of those. I'm going to pull information from Google, Yahoo, Bing, Google 24 hours, Google for the week, and Google for the month. The rest of these search engines I can use, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to pull off some here. I'm not going to let it run all the way through. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to generate out of this, and I'm going to show you how we can use this as for traffic to whatever we want to direct it to. Okay, it's pulling it in. It pulls it in quite fast, as you can see here. It's pulling it in from Bing. It's bringing it in for the Google for the week and Google for the month. It is pulling from Google and Yahoo. So we can see, so far there's nothing for 24 hours. But if there was, we'd pull that as well. We'll let this run for a few short time. We've already got 4,000 right here. 5,000 I was going to do. I'm going to stop it. It didn't take long. It doesn't take long to do this. I'm gonna close it out. Here's 5,600 is all I want to do for the sake of this video. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to remove the duplicates. It left me 5,200 and 203. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to save this off. Well, let me go ahead and show you one more step. We're going to go to link extractor. I will pull the inner and outer links off of this. I will go ahead and pull up from Scrapebox file. This is what we've already had, 5,203. I'm going to go ahead and set it for internal and external links. You can set it for the internal or the external. I want both for the sake of this video because I'm building a platform. I want to start it. Give it a few seconds. Now it's pulling it in quite fast. It doesn't look like a lot of activity is going on, but if I pull this down, you'll see what I'm talking about. Not every one of these that we pull are going to have anything on them that we can pull. See, this one right here has 42 here and 10 here. 42 on the internal and external 10. And then you see here's 80 on the internal and 4 on the external. But when you look it down here at the bottom, the internal length is 11,000. The external length is 2,000. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to do this for a very long time. Because the platform takes a little bit to build it as well. But you get the idea. If you're doing this step by step as I am, do let yours run all the way through before you go to the next one. Because this list can get pretty good size. So let me go ahead and stop this. I'm only doing it for the sake of the video. We end up getting 24,894 links. Let's close this. It's gone ahead and saved it into a file. I'm going to bring up the next software for the sake of the video, and then I will get it ready and get it up, and I'll show you what we're going to do next. So just stick with me. Now here's the next software that I use. Is a platform identifier. It's going to identify the platforms that I've just pulled out, and if there's anything that we can work with, it's going to put it into a platform so we can put it into a software, work manually by hand. Doesn't matter how you do it, but I'm just showing you how to get the traffic that you want. Let's go and start a new one. Make sure I don't want to be traffic. Give me a second. Let's put this in here. Now we got it. It's getting traffic to your website. Let me pull the folder in. And I'll show you that and what we do next after that. Okay, here's the file. This is the one we did as of today. It's the 1st of January is 12/2016. I'm going to pick that one. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It places it into a file. It's already going to save it to a designated folder I have set up. I am going to up the threads on it so we can get this, so you can see what's going on. We can deep match, but I'm not going for the sake of this video. You can use proxies, which I am. You don't have to. I just do it. That's just what I want to do. And then I'm going to put outbound links. I want 50 outbound links. I don't want more than 50. You can up your outbound links if you want, but if you have a software that'll build on 100 and go down, that's fine as well. You can go for more. I'm going to get less because of the fact of 50 outbound links, but it's not going to be spam. These are my filters engines. This is what I'm looking for. I'm going to go down to, these are all that. If you have GSA can build on every one of these platforms that we're doing right now. If you don't have GSA, as long as you can build on the platforms that we have, you can do that as well. Adult videos, I want to take that out. I do not want that in there. Wikis and Web 2.0s and videos and trackbacks, I'm going to go ahead and take everything I have here and just pull anything that we can that'll do here. You can go into here as well and do your article. You can come in here and take out which ones you don't want and which ones you do want. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Now it's ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and say OK. This is the one we just did here. As you can see, I have a lot of them going, but none of them are running at this moment because for the sake of this video. Let me go ahead and start it. Let me pull this up a little bit more so you can see what's going on, because once it starts, it'll take a moment and you'll start seeing a platform being built. If you have not seen anything like this happen, it is pretty interesting to watch. It does it quite fast. It's pulling in right now. It tells you over to the side what it is pulling. You got to remember, we will get less due to the fact is because of the fact we're pulling only 50 outbound links. This means it's not really spammed up. It means it's good quality backlinks to our sites. It will build traffic for us in time. You take your video, put it on your article, and when your article is submitted to these areas through your software or whatever you use, it will drive traffic back to your video, back to your money site. So this does work. I do it all the time. I build quite big sites. As you can see, if you take a look at some of these, there's one here at 472,000, almost 500,000 recognized platforms that this has built from. And then I do this quite often, and I'll clear this list out here and I'll start all over again. I put them in files and save them and put them into a software that I have, and I send it out and I build platforms off of it. So I build off of these platforms here, and it's a lot quicker to do. As you see here, we got 24,893. As of right now, it shows between 4 and 5%, and it has gone up to 7%. Right now, it's going to stay. If we stay at 4%, let me calculate that real quick for you. Those that are just listening to it, it's 24,893. That comes to 995, almost 1,000 URLs that we'll get within a just short time. So it took us a matter of just a short time to do this, and we can do this all day long with whatever your niche is and whatever you're doing. And you have Pinterest, and you have YouTube, you have Facebook, you have Vimeo, you have all these locations that you can go to and you can hit hard. And when you're done with your videos and you've got it ready to go, as soon as you put your video up, you hit these links to it. Boom, you start driving traffic to it right off the beginning, because it's important from the beginning of this. You want to build authority, you want to be relevant, you want to do it just right, and then you want to go in and index them. Go to an indexing site and index your video, so you can start getting it noticed out there. So Google knows it's out there, and YouTube already knows it's there because you put it on YouTube. And then after that, if you do everything just right, you'll be able to take your video and you'll rank it in first place in the top 20 within YouTube, and you can also rank it in Google, and you start getting traffic from there, and you hit all this at once, and you start getting traffic from every angle. And you just build a bunch of these. What you do is you become an authority. Once you're an authority, things starts to happen. You see how this is working? I'll get back to you at the conclusion of this, so you can see the end results of it. And this is what I do to build my videos. Okay, it's coming to a conclusion. It is ending, and we ended up with less than I thought it would, because like I told you before, we have 50 outbound links. We end up dropping down to 3%, so we end up with about 669. Not bad. Not for such a short time. We ran a small list. We only had 13 golden keywords, and out of 13 golden keywords, we scraped all this unit, and we end up boiling it right down to the part of only having 50 outbound links. And we know every one of these sites that we have, it's only got 50 outbound links. So what do I do now is that's all I do to this. That's how I get some of my traffic. I have other ways of getting them. What I would like to do is be able to show you how I do those. So if you do me a favor and follow through with each one of my videos I have made, and I can show you more how to do this. And there's another thing I would like to ask you. If you can give me a like to my video, it will help me out and give me a lot of boost to my videos, as I would do for you. And also, if you can subscribe to my video, you will get the latest videos I make. I make a lot of videos, and I'll make a lot of videos on traffic. So if you could subscribe to them, that will help me as well. And if here's the link I'd like you to go take a look at, this link right here, there is more that I have done, and that I have sites that are pretty good size that are on this site. Just go ahead and take a look at it and take a look and see what I've done. I do appreciate you being here on my video. You have a good day.